The FIFA World Cup is landing in the United States in just a few months. We are here in Seattle to check in with fans and see how they feel about the tournament. We've heard stories of price gouging, low ticket sales, and general fan disinterest, so we wanted to see what people are actually feeling.
Well, sir, we got a scorcher today.
Gonna be a real scorcher today.
What? The Scorcher today?
Well, it's gonna be a scorcher.
The prices continue to go up, not just based on demand, but based on daily changes in the market that only FIFA knows about.
The prices had to come down. They're now artificially price gouging people on seats that aren't even sold out. Right. In other words, FIFA sucks.
Are you planning on attending any of the World Cup matches in Seattle?
Sadly, probably not, because FIFA will not bring the prices down. And so unless I find something like in the days before, probably not.
If I can afford it. I mean, the ticket's $3,000, no thank you. $8,000 to hospitality, that's ridiculous.
I've been looking on Game Time, and they're like over $1,000 for way up there, and I can't afford that.
I think I might try to come to some of the games that aren't the U.S.-Australia game, which is the one game I would want to go to. It seems like waiting to the last minute is going to be the best thing to do, and just buying up cheap tickets day of.
No. Not for the prices right now, no.
Yeah, probably not. It depends on the game, obviously, but we were having a conversation about, like, is it worth going for, like, $1,800 or, like, watching it on TV? For, like, an Iran-Egypt game, probably not. Maybe USA, but probably not, yeah.
You know, I mean, the USA game is looking very good, but, you know, I also want to get up to go watch Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
So, you know, kind of debating,
Exactly.
But Mohamed Salah probably is going to be the one, though, the winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, probably go to one of the USA games or try and see Argentina play down here.
I mean, I would love to, but I don't think I can.
Yeah, I don't know if the ticket prices are kind of in the options for me, in the cards, so yeah.
I am. I'm actually going to the Egypt and maybe Iran game, right?
So you went through the ticketing process. How was that?
It was rough. It was rough. I mean, I was actually on vacation, and so I had my phone with me, and it was in the waiting room pretty much all day to buy tickets. Turned out that I had the wrong password, so I had to go all the way back to the queue again to go back. So I got home, got on the queue, and I picked up some tickets.
Actually, on last Thursday, I was in a queue for 8 hours, and they kicked me out the last minute. I couldn't be able to go ahead and purchase tickets. So I waited 8 hours in the queue, and they kicked me out.
Like you woke up early and everything?
Yeah, they said you're in the queue, hang tight. Was holding 8 hours the phone, just checking in my queue line, and then they crashed it out.
I started to,
Yeah.
you know, I was looking at the 300 section, but, you know, they're pretty up there. I mean, we were here at the Club World Cup last year. It was pretty nice. They were able to come to all the games.
Oh,
so,
nice, yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty exciting. So makes you look forward to this, but.
What have you thought about the ticket prices you've seen?
Out of this world, man. It's crazy. They're crazy. I used to think, like, you know, they should have made it more accessible, especially, you know, because I think we're one of the few cities that we're really loyal to the sport.
Yeah.
Ever since Sounders came onto the picture, you know, that it has grown so much to this time from what it was like 10, 12, 13 years ago to today. It has grown so much. I'm originally from Peru, so, you know, soccer is the sport over there. And, you know, South America, soccer is king, you know. You come here and then it's like football and, you know, you have other sports, but soccer is coming into the picture, so it's nice. It's good to see it. Actually, my son plays and my daughter play for a little bit, but, you know, we love it.
Cash grab? I mean, what else is it? This is the most expensive World Cup tickets ever. I went to matches in 94 when they were here in Chicago where I was living. They were affordable. Anyone could go. The stadium was full.
Yeah.
It was full of local fans. So I don't know what FIFA's thinking now, but I guess they're looking at the U.S. market and saying, ooh, look at all that money, let's take it.
It's pretty outrageous, but, you know, it's FIFA. So it's the world's biggest sport. It's the most popular sport in the world. It's in our hometown. It's in my home stadium. Once in a lifetime, I got to do it.
Tickets from pretty much from day one have been completely unreasonable for most normal people. Obviously, yes, you know, I am most interested in the U.S.-Australia game because my family is kind of a half and half split. And like, it's also the day after my birthday, I think it's the 19th of June. There's no way that I can reasonably afford going to that game, even just like by myself, which is it's a bummer. So they've done a lot to price fans out of the game for years. I think this World Cup especially is really highlighting the fact that it's not for us anymore. It's for people who can afford it. And I think that's really sad.
They should have made it more accessible. Yeah. Like, you know, I mean, the times that we live on are crazy. I understand, you know, like with the economy and everything, it's out of this world, but the prices are just out of this world, man. Let's be realistic, man. You know, it's like, it's either are you going to pay rent or you're going to come to one soccer game? Right. You know, what are you going to do?
They're just too high, and I've been trying to get my son to come out from Vermont to go, but you know, they're just too high for us to kind of go, oh, let's go to one match.
I mean, it was like crazy, like finding out that it was here, and I was like, oh, I definitely want to go. But then like seeing the outrageous pricing, it was just, I don't know.
Honestly, I have no clue what the prices are, but they're probably high. And I was like super excited, like, oh, I get to see like the best players in the world play. And it's kind of just gets me down that I can't, even when they're like right in our backyard, and they never would be.
It certainly killed my enthusiasm a bit. I'm going to wait till the day of, maybe day before, to see if there's any resale tickets that I can afford. Chances are I'm only going to get to one, maybe two matches. I would have gone to all 6 if they were affordable.
I think when it was announced, I was like, let's go. We're going to be able to go to a game and like see it finally here. Once in a lifetime thing. But now it's like, obviously not the same case.
I mean, I think it's exciting that it's coming to Seattle, obviously, and the U.S. is hosting it. It's like the biggest like sporting event in the world. So that's pretty neat that like we have the opportunity to have that here, but hopefully we go to a game, but I don't know, probably won't.
You know, I wish them well, but at the same time, it's really hard for the average person to get a ticket. And, you know, I don't want to pay $500 to sit in the nosebleeds of my own stadium that I come every game. So, but it's the World Cup again, so it's kind of this trade-off. Do I do it? Do I wait? Do I do the watch parties? Yeah, I do all of it. So, and try to find the tickets that I can at least afford and just experience it, just to say I did.
I don't know. I mean, it makes sense. It's America. Everything's expensive.
It's a ripoff. It's totally unfair. It's totally like unaffordable. It hasn't sent the message of sports of being unity, bringing people together. As a, you know, ripping off parts and communities and families, and people will never have experience unless you are, you know, big corporate person. Like as a father, it should be easily be accessible, affordable to everybody.
When the World Cup was announced to be in the U.S., how excited were you? And then now, how excited are you?
Before it was like an opportunity right at home, but the crackdown of people of, you know, around the world being targeted cannot even support their own team. I have families in Africa, Kenya want to come, but they cannot. Even I, living in the U.S., cannot even afford the ticket anymore. Cannot even feel like it's normal to go to the game, being safe, you know. So the idea of the World Cup is dead end. I think it's like the reputation, what these people bring us together, has been hugely damaged.
I was totally stoked for the World Cup to be here in Seattle, at least one of the host cities, and had this plan of going here, Kansas City and Dallas, you know, maybe a few other cities. But then prices, one, political climate sucks, so that kind of killed the vibe. And but I'm still hoping to at least experience it, come down, you know, around Lumen or Seattle Stadium during that time and see what happens, you know. But you know, you never know. The prices might be right at the few days before the game, one of the matches, and definitely would go.
Every World Cup is political in some form or fashion. It's just we're heightened by it, living here now in this moment. Yeah, it's too bad that there's some, you know, countries that are impacted and people that are impacted by it. But that's politics, that's sports. Unfortunately, the two are intertwined in our modern day, and you can't escape it.
Yeah, when they say, oh yeah, it's coming to Seattle, I'm like, cool, let's go. And I'm looking at tickets, I'm like, I can't even go now.
You said you went back in '94.
Yeah.
What did the experience feel like then, and what do you like? I mean, obviously we're not in it yet, but like, do you think there's going to be contrasts there?
Oh yeah, I think there's going to be total contrast. 94 was kind of a party environment, right? I mean, I went to one of the opening weekend matches in Chicago, and it was great. I was in my 20s. It was a party. It was fun. Everyone was having fun. Went out to the bars ahead of time. It was just a great environment. I'm not sure. I think it's gotten too corporate. Yeah, and that may not get that kind of enthusiasm and fun and sort of party atmosphere.
Don Garber and other people have said, well, this is similar in line with Super Bowl pricing for the tickets at the World Cup. Does that make any sense?
If this was the final, yes. But it's not. We're talking about group stage games. Group stage games should be affordable to the average fan. Final, different story.
I mean, it depends. If there's big guys like Argentina, Portugal, then yeah. But just small countries that want to come down here and see their guys play one time in a competition they may never see again, it's really good to, and I feel like it should be affordable for them just because of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of this is driven by the fact that the ticket market for most events in the States is insane, right? Not even the Super Bowl. If you look at, when the Kraken made the playoffs 2-3 years ago, the tickets were insane just because they were in the playoffs. And I think that's kind of, it's across all sports. It's across all whatever. Ticket prices are insane if it's an event that people are going to want to go to.
If we get bigger players here, I get the price, but we're not really getting that, that much is probably out of everybody, Mohamed Salah, one of the names that's going to pop because he's Mohamed Salah. But let's be realistic. He's towards the end, It's not like bringing a Messi here. If you remember when Messi came in to play Sounders, it was crazy, wasn't it? And the prices were as crazy.
No.
So come on, let's make it accessible to everybody.
And that was a final.
Exactly. That was a final. You're right about that.
I really think, and I hope, this World Cup is very much like a look in the mirror moment for the U.S. ticket market, because tickets to everything are insane, right? If you want to go to a concert at Climate Pledge Arena, it's going to be at least $100. That's nuts, right? No matter who you're seeing, that's insane. So I hope that the World Cup becomes kind of a reflection moment for the U.S. ticket market for events like this. I don't think it will be, because I'm a cynical asshole.
I think it's also charging us, separating us, discriminating countries each other. Yeah. If you're not a white privileged nation like the UK or Germany, you are free to come here. But if you are from Senegal, Morocco, Ghana, or fun in West Africa, you can't come to the United States. So what's the point of hosting a World Cup if you're totally discriminating 90% of the planet? Yeah. So that's unacceptable.
If you could say anything to FIFA, do you have anything to say?
Give me free tickets.
Well, I think FIFA has become a political organization. One of the, it's not only destroying the culture, it's also building a authoritarian system where that they do not take a value of the sports, but authoritarian dictatorship, a total corrupt system, where they have to give away process to people who want to be, it's a totally corrupt organization. And them doing this kills the spirit. Actually, it's I don't know, it's fucked. But it is what it is, so let's see how the world goes on.
It's crazy because we've talked to so many people and they're all feeling exactly the same. It's one thing to feel this intense frustration and emotion around not being able to afford tickets to the game, and then also we're walking around a stadium of soccer fans and they're feeling exactly the same. They're if I do spend the money, I'm waiting 8 hours in a line online, and then the whole thing's crashing. What's the point? Even if you want to spend the money, you can't even spend the money. It's ridiculous. It is yet to be said what the legacy of this World Cup will leave on FIFA, but nearly 80% of US hotels in 11 World Cup host cities say bookings are tracking below original forecasts, and matches that are billed as sold out are constantly releasing more and more tickets. With just over a month left before the tournament kicks off, fans in Seattle are clearly concerned about accessibility and pricing.